Guys, thank you once again for joining me again for this beautiful spell here. It is a drunk come back to me. The reason I call it a drunk come back to me is because I am incorporating wine into the spell. I'm going to tell you exactly what you're going to be using in this spell. Now remember, a lot of these ingredients you can get at my shop. Actually, everything, every other thing you can get at the store. All the oils I use are from my shop. I never use any other oil from Yerberia or Botanical or anything. I make all of our oils and I make all of our mixtures of herb concoctions or whatever. It's either Michael and I making them. So with that in hand, we're going to go ahead and start with this spell here. So once again, I brought my vibrations up. And excuse this here, please. Do not get offended with my boobs, but here we go. I started the spell already. I began doing what I was doing into this jar. This is going to be another jar spell. The reason I'm using a jar, the other ones that I did earlier, those of you that watched, they're going to be disposed of separately. Okay, well, one of them won't be disposed, but one is going to go away completely. I forgot to mention that on the last video. But for this one, I want to bring back a love, and I want to bring back this person to completely stay with someone, my client. I've gotten their names here. I don't want to show you. I've applied on my client's face the attraction love sigil. On my client's face, I've also applied the goddess oil, the come to me oil, the stay with me oil. Okay, those are the oils I've applied to her. Or him. You're not going to know who I'm talking about, but it could be her or him. So here we go. I binded them with a red ribbon. I'm going to place them in because I don't want names to show or anything like that. I completely and totally respect the privacy of my clients. Shit in there. There we go. Subtle. I have already had in the bottom cinnamon and catnip. Powder cinnamon and actual catnip. So here we go. I'm going to incorporate. I'm going to be putting in bloodroot. Now, as you know, bloodroot can be worked either dark or light. For this, I'm incorporating for females because I want to do these too. Just like lodestones, I feel like the shapes of, and the one that's represent, and the rounder would be representative of female. So I'm putting those two in there. Our bloodroot goes in there. So remember, you want to envision what you want to happen. You want to envision the unity of this, the love of this couple, getting back together, this couple. All right. I'm not going to add, as you saw in my other video, my honey. I'm going to add wine into my honey. And I'm going to add that to my jar. One of the reasons I love to use wine is for several things. It's romantic. It's loving. And it makes the person bow down and kind of be a little drunk for you. You know what I mean? When you're drunk, you seem to see things differently. You kind of have your expectations lower, not that thing like that, but we want to have the other person like completely dazed and completely not dazed as confused, but dazed as in someone you can work with. Okay, so that's what we're using the wine in there and the honey. To this, I'm going to also add. Let me see here. Make sure I cover everything that I have here. Lavender. Once again, one of my favorite herbs to use. I want calmness. No more angers. I want this couple to chill because I know there's arguments and stuff. I want them to chill. So there you go. To this, I'm going to add our flower water, which once again, we do have available at our shop. This is fantastic for love workings and for love baths. Which, by the way, I'm going to be making kits for love baths, bath salts, and love baths that you can actually use in your love conjuring. Those of you that want to work your own spell. Now, we're going to need 2 candles, 2 red candles. Now, remember, I've already told you that if you cannot get the body of the people, that's no problem. You're going to use the candles. It's your intention, okay? This is the male, this is the female here. Place them separately. On the female, I have applied the Goddess Oil. Goddess Oil can be used for both male and females, by the way. If you want to attract, Goddess Oil is the way to go. So I've applied the Goddess Oil. I've applied the name and the birthday on here. I've applied the Come To Me Oil. I've applied also the Make You Stay Oil. And for this one only, I'm going to apply Dragon's Blood Oil. And this is one of my favorite oils. My Dragon's Blood Oil that I make at the shop is extremely powerful and beautiful. I want extra power in the spell. I want this person, my client, to have all of the power and the intention for everything to go her way, and for her to be on top, for her to be the one with the strength, and for her to be the one with the attraction. Besides the Dragon's Blood Oil on her, I'm going to spray catnip spray. And yes, they have catnip spray, so we're going to do that on the candle, on her candle. That's it. Let's put her down here. For the guy, for the client that we want to work on, for this one, we're going to put the Make You Stay Oil. All right, that's all. Just to Make You Stay Oil. Right, these two, once I close this jar, they're both going to be binded once again with our purple thread. Excuse me. So let's bind them. The reason I use thread instead of something thicker is because of a burn hazard. Those of you that are working from home, no. If you can use thread, it's better because it burns easier and it burns through less danger, guys. Be very aware. We're witches, but we're not immune to fires, okay? Here we go. This is going to go on top of the jar. I'm going to place this down. I'm going to put my intention into this jar. And I'm going to continue working this jar for a few days while the moon is waxing, and make sure that my client gets exactly what they want. I'm going to go ahead also and apply the oil, the Make You Stay Oil, to my couple right here. There's the top. That's everything in, making sure. Yes, it is. So I was feeling more heat with the last spill. Doesn't mean anything. All it means is that I'm going to work harder on this one. All right, here it goes. It's growing out. I feel that growing now. I'm going to log off now, guys. I'm going to put this in my couple's altar and my love altars. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Once again, I got one more coming out there in a few minutes, guys. Many blessings, and I'll see you in a bit.